Yeah, because he's an actual rapper. And if you don't even know who Killer Mike is, maybe sit this one out. Sit this one out. Maybe you're not the best for the rap commentary.
What's good, you all, and welcome on another episode. How are you guys doing? If you're here for the very first time, I see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. In my previous video, we talked about some of the most talked about moments at the Grammy Award night. In this video, we are still talking about something like that because the way this creator ran and deleted this video was so funny. Killer Black won Best Rap Album over Travis, Drake, and Metro, and it did not sit well, or it's not sitting well with this white guy. And then he made a video saying how come with Killer Black, he does not know who Killer Black is, and it's so funny that he won an award over Drake, Travis, Metro. Like, who is this person? We don't know this person. Almost like talking down on this person's achievement, and it was not sitting well with a lot of people, and they gathered him immediately. Before you know it, he deleted the video because I can't even find the video on his account again. People were like dragging him. Without wasting much time, I have put together some of the clip addressing what he said, and then you guys are going to be able to get a snippet of what he said.
Never heard of him before. Killer Mike won Best Rap Album over Drake.
Number one is that the Grammys don't matter. They don't know how to judge rap or hip hop generally, or just black music. They just call it urban. Remember they nominated Igor by Tyler, the Creator, for a rap Grammy? Like, remember that? They don't understand, okay? Thing number two, if you don't know who Killer Mike is, that is your own fucking fault. That man has been rapping since you were swimming around in your father's nutsack, okay? I don't know why so many of you are feeling the need to get online and be like, I don't know shit. All right, thing number three, it does kind of suck that Travis Scott hasn't won any Grammys for his albums. He's dropped some really good albums. Rodeo, Astroworld, Utopia's even all right too, but Rodeo was up against To Pimp a Butterfly. Invasion of Privacy was a little crazy. I like Cardi B, but yeah, I'm just kidding that. And Michael is also a good album. He's just had some rough competition in the years that he's been nominated for Grammys. Nothing was necessarily stolen from him, but as a concept, I could get why it'd be disappointing to not win a Grammy. And thing number four, the thing that y'all are complaining about the most, being like, everybody knows Travis Scott, everybody knows who this is. That's a terrible reason to win Best Rap Album. It's the thing that the last time I watched the Grammys was when Macklemore won Best Rap Album over fucking Good Kid, Mad City, right? Absolutely, it's crazy to think about, right? Oh, Macklemore, the heist, better than Good Kid, Mad City, and then you go back and it's like, oh yeah, word, Thrift Shop was the #1 song of the year. Can't Hold Us would finish like the year-end charts at #5. He had way bigger songs, and Kendrick only had one song that really went super big from that era, and that was Swimming Pools. People did not know K-Dot at that time the way they know him now, and if it had been judged primarily on popularity, then Macklemore, I guess, did deserve the album, which, side note, I was in college at the time, and I did have to argue why I had white people yelling at me about why Macklemore was the right choice. So side note, remember how Drake was mad because like everybody was like, wow, we can't believe Macklemore won over Kendrick Lamar. We can't believe Macklemore won over Kendrick Lamar. And Drake was like, well, what about Nothing Was the Same? He also won over Nothing Was the Same. Nobody's mad about that. And I was like, come on, Nothing Was the Same is a very good album. It's not Good Kid, Mad City. Honestly, it doesn't make me mad that Travis Scott fans are this mad. I mean, a lot of them are children. A lot of them are very young. A lot of them don't really know hip hop like that. Travis Scott has a very big reach. He's one of those big, like bigger than just rap artists. But it doesn't make me mad that like Travis Scott was salty, considering like that motherfucker should know. He should know the legacy of Killer Mike. It feels weird that he's from the South too. So I don't know.
This guy, Killer Mike, which never heard of him before. Killer Mike won Best Rap Album over Drake.
You know, I wouldn't openly admit that if I ran a hip-hop account like you do, that you don't know who Killer Mike is. You know, Jay-Z knows who Killer Mike is. They've worked together. Outkast knows who Killer Mike is. They've worked together. Hell, Andre 3000 came out of rap retirement to drop a verse on Killer Mike's latest album. Got in the studio with Killer Mike, but you don't know who he is. Hell, Bernie Sanders knows who Killer Mike is. And I'm going to sound like a 40-year-old curmudgeon, but you bringing up monthly listeners on Spotify as if that's relevant. You know, Nas only has 9.5 million monthly listeners. By the way, Nas, who dropped Illmatic, arguably the greatest hip-hop album of all time, perhaps you've heard of it, only has 9.5 million monthly listeners, but Macklemore, the thrift shop guy, has over 30 million monthly listeners. Do you think that means he deserved to win Rap Album of the Year in 2014 over Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City, over Drake's Nothing Was the Same? Young man. It is not an indictment of Killer Mike that you don't know who he is. It is an indictment of you.
What the fuck? Guys.
Clearly, y'all need to be taught about one of the best rappers to ever do it. Killer Mike? You never heard of Killer Mike? You never heard of fucking Run the Jewels with him and LP? You've heard of Killer Mike. Don't disrespect that man like that. That dude is a motherfucking generational rap genius. And he does amazing things for his community. So, yeah. Killer Mike deserved that fucking album. Yeah, he deserved that fucking award for Rap Album of the Year. Yeah, he deserved it. Over Drake. Over whoever the fuck else. Travis Scott. Whoever the fuck else. Yeah, Killer Mike deserved that shit.
Killer Mike, which never heard of him before. Killer Mike won Best Rap.
I am actually very jealous of you because I would love to go back to the moment that I discovered Killer Mike and what that did for me to enjoy music going forward. Run the Jewels might be one of my favorite duos in hip hop. With Outkast, I think probably those two. I'm extremely jealous, and this should be probably the greatest single week of your life in music discovery. So go figure out who Killer Mike is and come back because I want to hear how that goes.
Do y'all know who this is? Because not I, and this man got not one, not two, but 3 Grammys last night. It's also funny because I checked out his Instagram like after I saw he had won these awards, and then all the people that like the mutuals that was following him were like 40-year-old men that I know and like 50-year-olds. Now, no disrespect, because now that I've seen that he done won 3 Grammys, I'm definitely gonna check out his album. But he snubbed Travis Scott's Utopia. Now I kind of feel bad for Travis Scott. We've been knew that the Grammys is super political, but man, he didn't lost twice now to people who did not deserve the award over him. First time with Astroworld and now with Utopia. And what's even crazier is look who he beat out. He beat out Her Loss by Drake and 21 Savage, Heroes and Villains by Metro Boomin, and Nas' album. Like, this is crazy. But look, like I said, the Grammys is political. That's just how it is and how it has been. Like, the best album isn't always going to win. But don't worry, I'm definitely going to give this album a listen because maybe I'm tripping. Maybe this album deserved it. But as far as my eyes can see, nah.
What do you guys think about what they all said? And I think there was a particular headline that was trending because Killer Mike was actually arrested few minutes after he won that award, and there has been a conversation about that. But let me hear what you guys think. I think people were coming for him like, how you running a hip-hop account and you don't know who Killer Mike is? It was literally just basically talking down. You can tell that he's Travis Scott fan. Let me hear your thoughts about what he said in the comment section. Do you think Killer Mike does not deserve to win the rap album of the year? And if Killer Mike doesn't deserve to win the rap album of the year, can I know why you think Drake, Metro, or Travis deserve to win in the comment section? Because there are people literally going back and forth about this in comment section, even on Twitter. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you all so much for joining. Please make sure you smash the subscribe button before you go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, and I love you guys.